Halo Outreach Podcast to keep you up to date with everything going on in Halo. How's it going, everybody? Kevin here once again, giving another video. Today we're doing another episode 21 of the Halo Outreach Podcast, here with our amazing little co-host, the Patman Gaming. Why don't you say hello?
What's up, everybody?
What's up, baby?
Welcome.
What's up, baby?
Welcome.
Welcome. Podcast achieved. Yeah. So today we're going to be on the podcast, guys. You might kind of expect we're going to be talking about Halo Reach. Since last time we hung out, we talked to you people, a little bit of a game drop happened since the last podcast. So if we kind of give into our initial thoughts and experiences with that, we're going to be talking about a little bit of the ranking system. We're going to be talking about some issues that came with this release as well. Some potential releases of some what we got to talk about the event of 343 versus the world. That was a pretty cool community event right there. The popularity of Reach and like how it just kind of affected I feel like it just sent waves throughout the gaming community, and there was like a day where Halo ruled the world for a day. You know, it felt good. Some either cringeworthy or extremely blessed mods I think I found online. I think it's definitely worth mentioning. Some HCS events coming on PC. I'm talking about some more community events. We had a Ninja Halo Reach event. We're going to just touch on that a little bit. Vic DeLeon, if you guys don't remember him, released that one Halo 2 map. Well, he released some Halo Reach art as well, kind of like as talking about that. And I think we're also going to go a bit into Mythic Arena, the brand new Halo 2 inspired playlist in Halo 5. I got a chance to play a little bit of the pre-build stuff. Pat has been grinding away on that, so we'll definitely give our thoughts and opinion on that so far. So before we go any further into it, Pat, how was your week? Did you play Halo Reach while the last time we were on the podcast?
Yeah, played a little Reach.
Just a little bit.
Made a couple of videos. Yeah, just a wee bit.
Just a little bit.
Honestly, haven't played it as much as I wanted to. I really expected to go hard on Reach, but freaking Mythic Arena's taking up a lot of my time right now. So I can't wait to talk about that. But yeah, Reach release. Everybody, it's out. PC, freaking Xbox. Everybody rejoice. The community's being extremely toxic, so it's a great time to be a Halo fan.
No, I think maybe just like some of the toxic people just kind of came out of the cave, like, is it time to be pissed off about Halo again?
Yeah, I've been waiting 10 years to talk about how much I hate Reach again.
Yeah, well, how was life outside gaming though? You got the holiday season coming around, you know.
Yeah, I'm going out of town this weekend, so I'm excited. Yeah, going to a football game. So going to Pittsburgh.
That's right. You mentioned about that before. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that, and go to see some of my family this weekend. But yeah, how was your week? I know you were out of town for the weekend. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah. Hence, that's why we're doing the podcast a day late. Sorry about that. But
sorry.
Went on a bit of family Christmas vacation thing for the weekends around here in the old Seattle area. And we went up to one of the islands in like I guess you call it the archipelago of Seattle. I mean, there's a bunch of islands around there, so I guess so.
Yeah.
But so we went out there for kind of like a Christmas vacation kind of thing. So instead of like buying everyone gifts and just worrying about that, we just decided to all kind of pitch in for like a vacation holiday kind of thing. So that's what we ended up doing for the weekend. And I also put together my new parts in my PC.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah. And so now I got a Ryzen 2700. So I'm going to have to overclock that. But yeah, I got that new CPU. Kept my 1080 Ti graphics card. Got a new motherboard. Got 32 gigs of RAM. Looks amazing. Yeah. I got a new motherboard, obviously, and stuff like that. Yeah, switching over to AMD. Went from a i5 2500K to the 2700 Ryzen. So a bit of a jump.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I was spending a bunch of time putting that together, and then I was like, okay, I think I got it. So you press the button to turn it on, and then it actually just like worked. I'm like, can't believe I got it on the first try.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely excited about that. I mean, I pretty much built this PC to play Reach in Halo Infinite. when it comes
Yep,
to
same.
yeah, because that's basically what
And I
this
haven't
machine's
even
for.
used mine still, even though Reach is out now. Shame.
But we'll do a little bit after the podcast though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But yeah.
Ready.
And so yeah, for me, just played a bunch of Halo Reach on Xbox and PC. Then did family vacation stuff, and now we're here.
Yeah,
That's been
cool.
me. But so I guess we can just get into some of the info here. There was one thing on Reddit I saw. They got posted up about a little bit of a prestiging system that's currently going on with Halo Reach. I know you made a video about this, Pat. Do you want to go a little bit detail about the prestige system that they have in Halo Reach or Halo
Yeah,
MCC?
sure. Yeah, so as everybody knows now, with the release of Reach, they're brought about a new overall ranking system, along with the season system for Reach and for the rest of MCC. Your rank carries over throughout each title, and you earn XP throughout each title. And it's only on dedicated server matches, which we've mentioned several times. So people are like, "Why don't you get XP for campaign?" And that's not on a dedicated server. So that's why you're not, they've been announced this, but there's been some discoverability. There's actually a lot of people out there now that have these emblems, but there's 30 different ranks that you progress through as far as XP goes. And then after the 30th rank, when you would fill up the XP bar again, your little emblem in the background. So it starts out as like the easy shield in like a bronze form, and then it goes to like a heroic looking shield behind your rank. So that's how you tell what prestige people are. And there's 11 different tiers of those. So 30 ranks, 11 different prestiges, and then the final one being like a dope, like it just like a cool looking kind of mix of the general emblem and then just and like an eagle or something. So there, that's like your that one right there. Yeah, that's like your master prestige kind of emblem. So pretty cool stuff. They didn't have to do this. I tried asking people on my video what they thought about this. They're like, I hate it. And I'm like, why do you hate it? Well, this isn't the old Reach progression. And they're going into the season part. I'm like, I'm not talking about the season stuff, guys. I'm talking about these ranks. I don't see this how this could ever be a negative. I think it's really cool, actually. I just wish there was more rewards for reaching certain prestiges, and maybe we'll get that in Infinite. They're probably testing out some stuff to see, what they want to do with Infinite. It seems like MCC has kind of become that, where they're testing out some things that's probably doing the future of Halo. So I think it's really cool. What are your takes on prestiges in Halo?
I think it's great. That's
Yeah,
like it's
it's
something.
great.
That's what like in Halo MCC. I mean, it gave you the game exactly how you'd want to play it. Because honestly, the MCC was probably only supposed to be relevant for like 2014, and then once Halo 5 came out, everyone was supposed to play that game. But
Yeah.
so there wasn't really much of a need if you're only be relevant for really like a year or to like make like a progression system or something like that. But now that obviously they extended out the times between Halo 5 and Halo Infinite, and so they're gonna make MCC a little bit more of a retain players a little bit better and stuff like that. So I think it's awesome. Can't go wrong with just adding XP and giving people outside, besides just playing the game, giving them a reason to keep playing. I think it'd be a good way to keep player retention. And plus, players always like to flex on other players about how much more of a fan they are than other fans. I'm a real fan, though. Like, you're a fan, but I'm a fan.
I'm a fan.
So yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with any experience, and plus, like the emblem stuff, I think it looks pretty sweet as well.
Yeah, I think they look pretty cool.
I think maybe just like having the prestige being a little bit more obvious, I guess, or maybe just kind of like having like the very like low look very like basic and like not very intricate. And once you get to the higher ranks, a little more intricate, which it does do that, but like not into like a super high ones, Like what is this? Which one's better, the bronze V or the gold V? I'm guessing because of the Olympics, right? Gold is better.
Yeah, gold is better. Yeah.
So I think I remember that. I wish it was a little bit more flashy, but yeah, I like it. It's great. It's awesome. I'd like to see more
start
of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think also another thing though, this release of Halo Reach onto MCC didn't come without its fair share of bugs as well. The big one I've been experiencing has been the relays not working as they should. or basically it will kind of prevent you from being able to join any match at all. And I did make a video on this too, just kind of, you know, real quick tutorial video of like how to you want to disable your relays right now, which is not the best thing. I mean, I've heard like turning relays on does add a little bit of like input lag and stuff, not lag, but like it adds a bit of lag to your game, because obviously you're sending your signal to a server, which sends it to the actual server and then back to that server and then back to you. So it adds a little bit of extra time. So like sometimes maybe your shots might register or something like that, but you get that extra level of security while you're gaming, especially if you're, because it was certainly a big issue back in the before like MCC became like super popular again, of people just like getting IP addresses and then just banning them, and then they would rank up because they or not ban it, but they DDoS the other people, so they should make them quit out the match, making them lose their rank and stuff like that. So that was one way to fix that issue. But it does say here in the update that it has been fixed when it comes to it says resolved issues, server relays blocking matchmaking. I am still experiencing that issue. So
yeah, no, but they fixed it, Kevin. You got to be wrong, bro.
I guess I'm just a 343 hater then, you know.
Yeah, I guess so.
They also mentioned about some audio issues, and like basically how like the original doesn't sound the same to the MCC version. That just comes with the audio encoding that they have to do for MCC. I would not expect to see much changes with that. So I think you're kind of just like SOL on that one, really, because you know you gotta get these MCC games out on PC, and can't be spending so much time on. Yeah, obviously, like the audio quality is a very important thing, but the game sounds good enough to where I don't think it's gonna be a hindrance to the experience. And then, yeah, just like various other kind of little issues I've been kind of plaguing MCC for a while, but those were the main ones they kind of brought up, and yeah, not too bad to me. What about you, Pat? Have you experienced any issues with the MCC? Like they've been playing, and they've been able to play a little PC like at you know, beyond 1080p 60 FPS. I don't know if you won't notice any like latency or VSync issues, which I think you were having before, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's so hard to tell if it's just because I'm such a mouse and keyboard noob, but something still feels off to me when I'm playing in high frame rates and with a mouse and keyboard. Like it just doesn't feel responsive as it should. But I don't know. I usually just plug in the controller just because I've played Halo for freaking 15 years, you know, with a controller. I'm just so used to it anyway. So, yeah, you know, people are like, oh my God. Yeah, a lot of people are complaining about the aim assist with a controller, but I think it's funny that PC players are like, oh, mouse and keyboard is the way to go. We will shit on people with a controller, blah, 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 blah. Then Halo comes out and people are shitting on them with a controller. And they're like, oh, you got to change it. 343. This is ridiculous. Like, no, we just been playing with a controller for, you know, 10 plus years now. And it's that's how Halo was, you know, being played this whole time. So it's probably that, not anything against
Halo
mouse and keyboard people.
Plays completely different than any other shooter I've ever played on keyboard and mouse. I think it's a bit of a learning curve as well. And they're like, no, but keyboard and mouse is supposed to be better than controller. Like,
yeah.
Right?
Well, I'm sure it will be. If you're good with a keyboard and mouse, you're gonna crap on people.
I've seen clips.
Yeah. So it's not impossible.
Yeah, I always hear people on PC complain about getting like beat by guys with aim assist or whatever on their controller. But then like I saw a single Halo clips video, and like it was just like a bunch of like overkill extermination no scopes with a sniper rifle. I'm like, yeah, you don't usually see that with using controller, but
right.
Yeah, obviously those are kind of like one-off moment kind of things. And plus like I kind of started getting into using mouse and keyboard towards the end of the flight, and I wasn't really noticing that bad of a difference. I think it's just takes some learning, and eventually you'll kind of get it. But you know, the game was designed with controller to be used, like, and that's it. Like they didn't bother with the PC because like it's too much effort to try to balance this out, and with the time that they had to put the game together, yeah, they probably decided to go like that. And then like I saw some videos too going like showing what the aim assist in Reach, like they're like panning across a guy and it like slows down and kind of speeds back up. I'm like, yeah, that's aim assist. every game that uses a controller has that.
Yeah.
They're like, look, it's so ridiculous.
Yeah,
I can't believe they
I
let
didn't
that
see
in.
that big of it. Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, well, great video. Like, look how crazy this is. I'm like, well, it looks like normal aim assist to me.
By the way, we just had 0 resub for 6 months now at tier
Woo!
2 Pog Champ. 0, thank you so
Woo!
much for that resub. You've upgraded now to the heroic difficulty on the stream.
Nah,
Thank you very much
she's
for the support.
legendary, bro.
True. She's honorary legendary. But yeah, so that whole thing, I mean, I think I need to dive more into using keyboard and mouse, but I'm still feeling like controller's kind of the way to go. That's just the
Yeah.
intended interface for the game. There's not really much you can do about
Are
that.
we gonna commit to keyboard and mouse tonight, or are we gonna go controller?
I'm just gonna use controller. Though
Lame.
when it comes to playing the campaign, I'll use mouse and keyboard.
See, that's what I do. Like at Firefighter campaign, I use mouse and keyboard,
Yeah.
and it feels great to me. But for some reason, I just can't do it in multiplayer.
Yeah, it's just because like the player movements with like the strafing and the crouching that's with made for the game. It's those movements are taken in account aim assist and bullet magnetism and things like that.
Yeah.
And so that's why it's so hard for PC players to kind of track at close range, because you know the game is from the ground up is designed for a controller.
Yep.
So, yeah, but yeah, talking about competitive edge on other players on the platform. We had 343 versus the World community event happened recently. Was it the day after release, right?
It was on Wednesday, because which is usually their social stream.
Yeah, and so they had various team members of 343 hop on, play some Reach, like kind of like what they normally do for a social stream, like they do every Tuesday, right? They do, or Wednesday they do a social,
Wednesday.
do social streams.
Yeah, Wednesday.
But this was a little different, and they had like a full team jump in the big team battle with the pro team playing with them as well, on top of like just like guys like Unishack and stuff like that playing. Like it wasn't and then if you won you got like a cool emblem, but if you just match them you also got an emblem as well, but a different one that apparently like wasn't as cool. But
it wasn't as cool, but they're both cool. They're both new emblems, so they're both rare, so that's cool.
There's a ton of new emblems in Reach now, which is pretty sweet. Or just MCC just in general, yeah. And so I was able to hop on and listen and on the part where they were playing with the community team was playing with like Sketch, Unishack, and Sam. And I think and Postums as well. Postums was ripping faces, man. Postums a beast.
He was doing pretty good.
Yeah, like I've seen some pull some clips like in PUBG and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, nice, man, nice. But then like he was pulling some consistent scores against the community, which I thought was pretty awesome. Playing with like the pro team guys as well as Unishack, who Unishack's always been a legend at Halo.
Well, pro team didn't jump in until big team. They did a lot of 4-on-4 social matchmaking. So it was just like Uni, Sam, Postums, and I forgot who else it was.
Oh, okay. So they fill out to have a full roster.
Yeah, and then when they did big team, the pro team came in, and then even after that, the pro team went for an hour after that on PC only doing team hardcore. So
yeah, with like
that I didn't even try to match them. Yeah, I was like, I tried matching on during the PC part and on the Xbox part, but when they said the pro team was coming in for the last hour, I was like, nope.
Yeah, like
don't want none of that. Thank you.
No, I can't hang with that. I can't hang.
Yeah.
I played against those guys when I went to 343, at least some of them, and I was like, yeah, I couldn't even hang. Not even close.
Yeah, no, thank you.
So that was a cool thing, though. Just kind of seeing that more of those events. I'm assuming we'll probably even see those for each release of.
They said they plan on doing plenty more of these. So this wasn't the last one. So
yeah, I think that's
we
awesome.
Will see more.
Yeah, people love to try to stream snipe for those the Ice Unicorn on Halo 5.
Yep.
I've tried multiple times and haven't found one match with him. Sadly.
Yeah, well, maybe if you would have went to Outpost Discovery, you would have got your Ice Unicorn.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have had Python coding class during the summer.
That's your fault. Ice Unicorn, Python. Ice Unicorn, Python.
But yeah, and I guess also we kind of also go into continuing to talk about the release of Reach, where we also just saw like the general um, boom that Reach had coming to PC. Like it was absurd. Reach was
Yeah.
the most, or MCC was the most watched game on Twitch
Yep.
for the day. Like that's crazy. I think it pushed into the top 3 on Steam, which I think I have a picture here about it because I found an article about it, talking about it. Just talking about it. But yeah, because they have like what? You have PUBG, that I saw it normally has around 600,000. Dota 2 usually normally has around 600,000. And there's like some other game that's super popular. Counter-Strike. About 600,000 there as well. So obviously those are the big 3 on Steam. It's pretty tough to crack, but like, Halo MCC was like right behind it, like 120,000 or something like that at peak concurrent players, which is pretty insane. Actually, I kind of want to check out right now. I did check earlier about current population for Steam. Oh, not Steam population. I did see recently we're like Reach was like top 10 still.
Yeah.
Oh, right
Yeah,
now, like yeah, right now I'm looking at it. And let me switch over to the desktop so people can see this as well. But we see Halo Reach right there. Boom, right below Destiny 2 right now on a Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We have MCC number 5 on the list right now on most played games on Steam, which that's still pretty good a week after release.
Yeah. Just wait till Halo 2 and 3 come out. That thing's
right.
gonna freaking.
Yeah, people are just thirsty for some Halo, man. And that's cool to actually see Destiny with that healthy of a population too. I haven't seen that much population in Destiny 2 since launch on the consoles. But yeah, definitely I need to get back in that game, that's for sure. But I got so many things to play and do and things and stuff. I got too much reach, man.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just so cool, like also just like seeing like so many big name players like on Twitch, like Summit 1G, Dr. Disrespect,
yeah, a lot of big streamers,
Tyler 1. Those are the guys at least I saw that were talking about playing. And I think I saw then we've got bigger guys. His name is Gold Glove. I don't know if you've seen him around on Twitch at all. He's like talking about like, yeah, we got hop back, play a little more Reach later on in the week. I'm like, oh yeah, people. It's not just like this is not just like a day 1 release kind of hype. This is like a genuine like we're playing Halo now. This is part of our routine. Which is just like it's just awesome, man. It makes me happy just to see Halo just get its moment in the sun. And everyone, it felt like it just made waves for like everyone in the community. I feel like was just chatting about it and showing it, and restored faith in humanity when you see Halo above Fortnite. Yeah. So anything you want to kind of touch on when it comes to like Reach, bringing back the glory days of populations and stuff like that?
Nope. Just, I mean, we kind of knew this was going to happen. I'm not really surprised. Now, if it sustains some numbers, that would be good to see. And I don't see why it wouldn't, as long as 343 keeps updating the game, fixing the issues people have, which they're obviously working on. I don't see why it couldn't sustain those numbers. We knew Halo was going to be big on PC. Halo hasn't been on PC in a long time. So, yeah, it's good to see. I'm happy for it. And just excited to see the rest of the releases come and people get excited for those too.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't think Halo 5 ever hit top of the Twitch directory. A 9-year-old Halo game certainly did, but that's because you bring it. That's what happens when you bring a game to PC. People get a little excited. But yeah, so there's another thing on this release where obviously now we have mods coming into the PC side of things. Which is there's so much potential with that, it's absurd. And
that's gonna give MCC its real legs is the modding community.
Now I did see an article pop up through like my Twitter feed by Polygon, brought up some 3, I would say either super blessed or very cursed mods, depending how you look at it. There was just kind of very simple mods, but I thought it was just kind of funny. Like one was cool. We can replace the MCC menu with the old school Reach menu if you want to do that. At least the background, which I think that's pretty awesome. And a lot of people probably wish they could probably just get that old menu back. Well, then you can right there. And it was pizza cursors. They just replace your pizza cursor with a pizza. Pretty straightforward, but come on.
That
Reach
should be an
PC
Easter egg.
pizza.
Yeah.
And then another one I thought was my favorite one was the Tim Allen menu screen.
Yeah.
Where it's just the same image of Tim Allen just repeated over and over again. It's even signed, the image of Tim Allen. I think this is just a blessed mod right here. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but I think that's pretty damn awesome.
Yeah, they came out with some I mean there's been some serious like good mods too. Like somebody told me I think Playable Marines was a mod already. People already brought Forge to PC like the day after it came out. People are already having Forge ready.
Yeah, I heard that.
Like yeah, it's insane. So yeah, the modding community, I think it's there's a Reddit community called Halo Mods.
Yep,
I
I
think
just
that's the
started up.
name of it. Yeah, where you guys could check out some really cool stuff. We're probably gonna do some videos on it. We'll have to do some cool videos together of like us doing some crazy mod stuff.
Yeah,
that'll be fun.
also keep an eye out for keep an eye on Game Cheat 13 and Zed. The Halo community are like the two bigger, more well-known modders of the Halo community. I mean, they started modding back on the 360, so
Yeah,
that's kind of their deal. And I saw like I think it was Game Cheat put together like a Saber playlist where they're just like
yep,
everyone's just in a Saber and you're just dogfighting the whole time on
yeah,
the on
which is
Forge
pretty
World.
sweet.
Pretty damn awesome.
Yeah,
But yeah. Anyway, so also mod community, there's so much potential right there. I can't wait to. Main thing I'm looking forward to is seeing when somebody comes up with like a texture pack and you can just like make the game look amazing.
yeah,
Of course,
you
that'd
know
only
that's
probably
in
come
the
a year or
works.
two after release, but still freaking awesome. Talking about pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, potential Halo Reach PC event coming for you guys here pretty soon. According to Tashi over on Twitter, I'll bring this up here on the screen here. It says, heads up, Halo competitors. We've always said that when Halo is out on PC, we will be looking for ways to experiment and test out the platform for the first for Halo esports. Continued. While I can't share specifics today, we are looking on an HCS grassroots event on PC, and if all goes according to plan, PC is where you'll want to spend time practicing. See you online tomorrow. And I don't believe he ever got this was sent back. These tweeted out back on December 2nd. I don't remember seeing about that afterwards. But guys, we got some Halo Reach PC platform greatness coming our way here. Though I kind of wish it wasn't like so like exclusive to the PC platform. I kind of wish it was just like we're adding PC into this and play however you want, you know.
Yeah,
So obviously with like I guess like the keyboard and mouse thing that we talked about earlier, you might want to divide up the platform when it comes to the competitive side of things, like have a PC tournament and an Xbox tournament. Personally, I think ultimately what you'd want to do is just have it just be you can play on PC or Xbox and whatever one you like to play with. Have at it. That's my opinion at least though. What are your thoughts
yeah,
on that one, Pete?
yeah. I don't know that with. I mean, I obviously I think the PC community would be in an uproar if they allowed both inputs at a HCS event, unless there was some tweaking. But much like a crossplay feature that we're hoping will come to MCC, where you could opt in if you want to face other people on other inputs. Then, I mean, if you're opting in and you're going to an event and you know that you could be facing controller players, why not? I mean, let people choose their preferred play method. So
Hmm.
yeah, I'm all for that. But you know how some people would say you can never satisfy everybody. It's
Yeah.
impossible.
It's very true. I think that'd probably be something that may be more feasible, probably with Halo Infinite coming around. So this designed
Yeah,
for PC and Xbox. My guess is that there will be cross platform cross
yeah,
platform play between Xbox and PC. And so we kind of see how that goes. Again, yeah, I think they're trying to fit a 9-year-old game designed on a 360 to be on PC. It's just difficult as itself right there.
yeah, exactly.
Talking about other like crazy ass events, Ninja hosted an event on Halo Reach as well. Talking about their mixer mashups, I guess is what they call them, right? Where different streamers play with and against each other. And it's kind of more of a kind of social fun kind of thing, but with a competitive edge to the whole thing on top of that. And it was hosted by Ninja. I think it's the first time we've seen him play Halo since like year one of Halo 5.
Yeah.
Which has
been a long time.
Mm-hmm. And so, pretty great to see that. I didn't actually get a chance to catch the event, which was on the 4th, because I was busy doing things. I don't know what I was doing on the 4th, but did you come to catch this at all, Pat? Did you hear much about it?
No, I didn't have much interest in it, but I saw it light up my feed. I think DJ Blue was he was doing that event too, so that was cool. I met him at Outpost. He's a cool guy.
He definitely had to be involved with that. He's like that Halo mixer boy, sure. But we do have the results of the people who played in the mixer mashup. It was the alpha team of the God and various other guys. Pronouncing gamer tags is annoying.
Yeah.
But
Kingy sauce. Look at that afro. Beautiful.
But yeah, pretty awesome though. Glad to see that more stuff kind of coming around. Hopefully you see more events like this coming around in the future for the future titles as well.
Yeah, we saw the Twitch Rival series. Now we got the Mixer mashup, so that's all good to incorporate all streaming platforms.
Oh yeah, because it seems like that Twitch pretty much gets all the show, but I guess now that Mixer's buying out all the competition when it comes to content creators. Like, I guess now we gotta start paying attention to Mixer.
I mean, they're gonna pay attention to Mixer anyways. Freaking Microsoft owns Mixer. They're gonna have some stuff for Mixer.
Yeah, well, it's like more stuff, more people playing Halo, and everyone's going like, "Isn't you gonna play Halo? Is he gonna play? Is he gonna play?" Like, yeah,
he's gonna play.
He reaches where he kind of
whether he likes it or not, he gonna play.
That's probably very true.
Or else Microsoft coming knocking on his door like, we gave you money, sir.
Excuse me, sir, but I do believe we own you.
Yeah, exactly. You sold your soul to us.
But also, Reach was the game where Ninja made a name for himself on too. Yep. Like, he started back in Halo 3, but he was a baby youngin, but then
little baby ninja,
a little bit of baby ninja. Then Reach kind of came around. That wasn't really his game, but sadly enough, that's when the competitive side of things kind of started dying down because it took so long to get the Reach to be a competitive state, which is good now that we have the LGV7 settings to start out with. So we'll see how well that holds up. Maybe the whole year of Halo Reach competitive. I mean, I'm down with that.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, so I guess we move on to the next topic right here of some Halo Reach art from your favorite old Halo employee himself, a Halo employee, Bungie employee. Or does he still work for Bungie?
Nah, I don't think so.
No, he works with something. Yeah, he works with Vive now. But he actually released out some Halo Reach art that he helped create, and I thought it was just like a cool thing to kind of share because I was like, it's Halo Reach art from the people who like made the game. So come on, pretty sweet. I think you guys just see it's like some cool just screenshots of Reach here. I can't tell if there's a screen. I can't tell if this is a screenshot or if this is like actual art. I think this is a screenshot, just by judging by like the bushes here. But it's just like all this different kind of stuff. It just looks so cool. And Reach is like a genuinely good looking game. Like I think I mentioned this previously too, but like I didn't realize how good Reach looked until I saw it like in 4K 1080p 60 FPS. Like it looks awesome. Like the skyboxes in Reach are like I think are the best ever in Halo. Yeah, so it's not very often times you're playing a shooter and you're like, wait, let's check out the sky though.
Yeah.
Like, oh god, this shot right here with Noble Team overlooking like the burnt ruins of Reach. That's a cool shot right there for sure.
Especially those DLC maps, dude. Those DLC maps had some really, really beautiful skyboxes.
Oh yeah, well, like freaking Highland, right? I think that's what it's
Yeah,
called.
Highland, yeah.
Like yeah, there's like Covenant cruiser glassing the planet
Blasting
in
the
the and the
planet, yeah,
yeah.
it's badass.
And you just like it looks awesome. It looks
Yeah.
so
I
good.
I was working on my graphics comparison video today, and I put a clip of that in there. I was like, and I just literally just stood there, just looking around. I was like, this is freaking amazing. Like Halo 5's got some pretty cool skyboxes too. They did some really cool
Mm.
skyboxes that I've just now realized, like on Eden and stuff. Like I actually looked, like where you grab overshield outside, and I just looked at the city. I'm like, wow, this is a pretty impressive skybox, but I'm usually, sweating it up too much to ever stop and give a damn.
That yeah. Or like
Yeah.
what's the name I was thinking? Or like in Halo 5, what's the one with a bunch of asteroid, the big sun, and it's like a smaller map as a split scatter shot. Uh, uh,
No
it
idea.
only comes up in regular Slayer.
Are you talking about the one with the sniper and the scatter shot on the map?
Yeah.
And
Tyrant,
it's like
yes,
very
in the
flat.
chat.
Yeah.
Tyrant, yes, that's the
Yeah.
map. I think
Tyrant.
that one's a good skybox on that one as well.
Yeah.
Like the blown up planet, and you have like the asteroids or the blown up bits of the planet kind of circulating around and stuff like that.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a good looking one for sure. But also there's another one in Destiny 1, the skybox that just comes to my mind when it comes to like Bungie's work in skyboxes. It's just like incredible. I can't remember what the name of the map, but you guys know it's like a Fallen style map in Destiny 1. It came with like the Taken King DLC, and it was just like, and like so many times I would be playing, I was like, oh, hang on guys, I just want to look, that's pretty. Okay, back in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know which one I think I know which one you're talking
Yeah,
about.
it's like
It's got like corridors on the left side, and on the right side you're like on a fallen cruiser or something like that. You can
yeah,
jump on it. Yeah, I remember that. I remember playing some Trials of Osiris on that.
yeah. Well, I remember it being a pretty big map too. But I'm doing a real quick search, see if I can find it. But it's like Destiny 1 map taken. Oh, I think it's this map right here. Actually, I think I found it right here. Let's see if I can open up this image here real quick because I just want to show it. It's the best image of it, but okay, that's not even like the map, but like this is what it kind of looks like. Oh god, I just opened up the wrong thing.
Oh my god.
That's like it has like this kind of skybox where you can see Saturn in the background. You can see like the rings of Saturn right there and stuff like that. Just incredible looking backdrops for the play in. But that was me just being the old Destiny fanboy, I guess, right there. I guess after that though, we can go into probably the topic you've been waiting on this entire time, Pat. But
Yeah,
a little bit
can we
of
get to
Mythic
it?
Arena,
God.
a little bit of Mythic Arena. I got a chance to play a little bit of this before release with some of the forgers and Blaze from 343. But I'll see. You're the one that actually got a chance to actually dig in and play, so I want to see what your experience was.
Yeah, yeah. So I did a whole video breaking down Mythic Arena. If anybody's interested, if you don't know what Mythic Arena is, I go down, break down the settings, what kind of guns and stuff, the maps, all that kind of good stuff, and then give my impressions. But as a hop exclusive, I'll charge Kevin for my opinion here, but we'll tell you my impression. So basically, this game is the reason why, or this mode, I should say, is the reason why I haven't been keeping up with the Reach so much. I've been absolutely addicted to it. There ain't no other way to put it. I have grinded the crap out of this playlist. It is double XP too, so we always tell you guys what's double XP right now on Halo 5. That is one of the featured playlists along with Core Play, but it has literally reinvigorated my love for Halo 5.
Mm.
Like it's made that XP grind so much easier for me, for at least for the week. I wish it was featured a little bit longer, but as Halo 2 and Halo 5 respectively being my two favorite multiplayers in Halo, this is literally Halo 2.5 for me. Gone are Clamber, gone is Sprint, Ground Pound, Spartan Charge, which Spartan Charge and Ground Pound are like the two most annoying abilities in Halo 5 to me. Like I always said, if Halo Infinite just had a thruster pack in it and things like that, I would be fine with that kind of gameplay. And Mythic actually features a reduced thruster pack. You also can't, it recharges slower. So instead of 5 seconds, it's 7 seconds. It all leads to some really great gameplay. And there's 6 maps that are made specifically for this mode that take, you have increased jump height, you have increased movement speed, you have increased strafe speed or strafe acceleration, and it all these maps are designed from the ground up for those settings, and it feels awesome, man. I absolutely love it. You also have the stabilizability still there, but it's good to use sometimes in certain situations. But for the first time in Halo 5, like I don't feel like the thrust is a crutch, where you literally almost use it every single gunfight. I use my thrust more sparingly now because I mean, obviously you have to because it's on a longer cooldown, and it's also like kind of just a way to use it tactically. It feels like a tactical ability. And then you have the Halo 2 battle rifle, which feels amazing to me. And some people are kind of put off by that. Some people don't like how much of a laser the H2BR is.
It really
I love
is.
it.
It makes it shooting pretty easy.
Yeah.
Like I know
Yeah.
whenever I end up playing, what's the Fathom remake? Where they had the Halo 2 battle rifle, I'm like, I gotta pick that thing up.
What? Oh, the remake.
Riptide, yeah, Riptide's
Oh
map.
God,
Yeah.
don't talk to me about that, man.
But yeah, so yeah, like, basically this kind of combines Halo 2 gameplay with like a strong base of Halo 2 gameplay,
Yeah.
but adding in a little bit of Halo 5 flair in there to kind of spice it up a little bit. But your main course is still Halo 2. You know?
Yeah, exactly. It's very Halo 2 inspired. All the maps feel inspired by Halo CE, Halo 2, and even some Halo 3 maps. So it's all like it's a mix of classic and new. I'm hoping this playlist really gets the light it deserves within the community. I've
Horribly
been trying to
timed
get the
release
word out
for
there.
it.
Awfully time release, and that's the biggest thing that I think killed it for me. I wish if this would have came out like a month earlier,
Oh god, yeah.
it would have been it would got a lot more traction, I think. But if it wasn't ready, it wasn't ready. But yeah, I highly suggest if you guys have Halo 5 downloaded on your hard drives, go give it a shot. If you love Halo 2, go give it a shot, please. And don't judge it. I got some people judging it before they even play it. Don't judge it till you play it. Play it. Even Jimbo didn't like it at first. Jimbo freaking hated this playlist at first, and now every night he is asking to play. He's like, dude, we play some Mythic. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait, dude. Like, it's so fun. It is very sweaty though.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, I
yeah,
can
if you're a
imagine the
casual
people
player,
I can
don't.
imagine the people that are
Yeah.
playing Halo 5 are the diehard Halo 5 fans.
Well, yeah, like I try to take Zero in there, and she's like, I am not having a good time, and she doesn't like sweating like I do. I like to sweat. I like competitive Halo. I like doing call outs with my buddies. Like I don't recommend going in there without at least 2 or 3 as a team. And yeah, if you go in there by yourself, it's gonna be a bad time.
Yeah, and like when I did a little play testing for that mode as well, like even when we were playing, it was kind of casually sweaty. We're doing call outs and like trying to win and stuff like that, but then like someone makes like a stupid move, we're all laughing and having a good joke about it as well, But one of the maps I definitely liked was kind of like that Lockout remake.
Yeah, it's called Frontier.
Yeah, it's like a Lockout inspired kind of map. It has much better flow than it's actually I would legit say it's a better map than Lockout.
Yeah, I could honestly agree that, and Lockout's like my most favorite map of all time in any game. So yeah, I could agree. And I only got it like twice last night. I was so mad. I was like, I just want to play Frontier.
And then there's like there's kind of like a circular Covenant map. That's kind of like Zealot and like it's kind of like combination of Zealot and Midship and like maybe a little bit of Warlock in there as well, maybe.
Yeah, there is one that's like Warlock. I think it's called Oracle. But Vengeance, it's definitely like Midship and Zealot. It looks like you're in a Covenant ship. So yeah, it definitely has that feel to it. Really, I mean, they're all really good. I can't remember the one that kind of has like a epitaph and it's a very small map, but it leads for and there's a teleport on both sides for like bomb assault and stuff like that.
There's teleporters on these maps. Yeah,
yeah, it's crazy.
Haven't messed with teleporters in a while in Halo.
Yeah,
pretty much. I think they kind of removed teleporters with Reach, really, because I think there's still some teleporters in Halo 3, right, for multiplayer wise.
Yeah, there's definitely teleporters in 3. Yeah.
A little bit less prominent, but they're still there. But then, like, pretty much once Reach came around, they're kind of taken out for the most part. There's still some teleporters. At least I know on Zealot for like the competitive side of things, but that's something different though. But
Yeah.
anyway, so
Yeah, and then obviously on the Halo 1 remake maps, they put the
I
teleportation. Yeah,
hope
but
that they I
from
hope they
actual Reach
keep that
maps.
mode in like permanently in the social playlist.
Well, it all depends, on how successful that is. Like we gotta get the word out there. People gotta be playing it. I don't know how well the population is doing right now. Certain times of the night, it's really hard to find, and it's yeah, it couldn't have released at a worse
Yeah,
time.
like
Like, I
the
wish it
week of
released some.
Reach coming out, like you're like, oh, yeah, we're releasing a new mouse we've worked on for like a year.
Yeah,
Like you can't just do it. Like you can't just press it a little bit, like even a week earlier.
yeah, I know, right?
It's gonna fly
But
so
yeah,
hard under the radar. It's gonna get the Titanfall 2 treatment, I think.
oh God, don't say that. But yeah, go play it, and they might maybe add some maps in the future to it. So if it gets its legs, if it has some legs, it has some. That's Blaze's job, is to a part of the 343 sustain team. So
Mm,
I'm sure he'll be looking for ways to get the word out there for people. But yeah, go give it a try, people. It's freaking awesome,
absolutely.
and hope you don't run across me in matchmaking, because I'm gonna be sweating,
Ripping.
dripping.
But yeah.
Which, speaking of which, too, I wanted to mention, since we don't, I reached out to Unisec post sketch, and Unisec replied, we don't have a date really for the next Halo 5 featured stuff, but he said it should be in his next community update. So as soon as I know, I will, pass the information forward. But
Mm,
they also mentioned on the social stream with 343 versus the world, is that they are looking for ways to do some cool double XP stuff for the holidays for Halo 5. And then also, and they just said other ways to earn more XP. So I'm hoping that's like cryptically saying the freaking gold XP packs are coming back at the store,
hopefully.
which yeah, hopefully, because I have like over 1 million now saved up to just splurge on that. Um,
Mm.
and for all you Halo 5 152 grinders out there, that's obviously important stuff. But we will keep you guys updated, which I actually just hit 150 over the weekend. So I'm like a full rank ahead of you, Kevin.
Damn, there you go.
Uh, you should get on and play some Mythic with us, though. Like me, you, Raps, and Jim. I think that would be fun.
It'll be a fun time. All four of
Yeah,
us might take about 30 minutes to find a match, but
see, the first night it came out, we were finding matches fine. We were playing with Mags here in the chat. We were playing with Mags, and we were finding matches pretty fine. But the other night, it depends on what you're ranked. My buddy was ranked champ with me, and we couldn't find a match. And then he went to his Smurf account.
oh, is this
We
ranked?
found a match instantly. Oh yeah, it's ranked.
I thought it was social the whole time. This is
Dude,
ranked.
I told you I got champ 26 last night.
I thought you were talking about like
Then I got
snipers or
champ
something. I
26
thought you were
in
talking about like snipes or something.
social. No, I got champ 26 in this play. It's freaking.
Damn.
You literally go from diamond 6 into champ, and if you lose a game, you're back down to diamond 6. There is no onyx in this playlist.
I guess it kind of tells you how many people are playing, but that's why
Exactly.
that's
That's why I
Reach
worry
is
for the
sapping all the
population.
population here, man.
Exactly.
Ugh. I literally like the worst timing for those maps to come out. They're so great,
Yes.
and the gameplay is so
they are
cool.
so good.
But then you have Halo Reach.
Yeah.
But
Gloomy Reach.
if I will hop on and play Halo 5, I will hop on and play that playlist for sure.
Exactly.
That's a good one. Blaze and the Forge community kicked ass on those for sure.
Yeah.
Actually, funny thing, I actually was thinking about. I was trying like in the works. I did some live streams of this well because I wanted to do this like a year ago or something like that, or more. I wanted to put together like a Halo 2 playlist. At the time we had the Halo 3, we've had CEA kind of playlists in Halo 5. Like, well, we have the Halo 2 battle rifle. Where's the Halo 2 playlist? This is basically it right here now. But like,
you got an ODST playlist before that.
Yeah, that too, and which was a lot of fun as well. I actually really liked that one too.
Liked it,
And
yeah, this definitely surpassed that. Like how you said Halo CE playlist. They had the Halo 3 anniversary playlist throwback. This does it so much better to me than those. Like, these maps are built from the ground up with those settings in mind. This does it so good. I freaking love it.
Oh, yeah, so great. And but yeah, like they even like took into consideration like so the strafing acceleration, because you guys speed that up a little bit without any sprint, because like the magnetism in the Halo 2 battle rifle is pretty damn strong. It's designed to be a power weapon.
Three hit melees in this playlist because of Halo 5's crazy lunge range, and just how there's a lot of CQC engagements in these maps, so they didn't want to have like a melee spam or panic meleeing which is understandable, and it works completely fine. If you hit a melee, you can still one shot to the head for a kill,
That's
or
good. Okay,
three
yeah.
shots to the body, and then a melee will kill somebody. And then there's no radar as well, which I wonder if they tampered it all with radar or no radar. I wonder how it would play with like a reduced radar, but I think it's fine. The maps are small enough where you have to be alert. You have to,
Yeah, I don't
always keep your head on
remember
a
if
swivel.
there was or wasn't radar when I was doing some of the play testing. I feel like there was. Maybe they just kind of decided to take it off because, like, also the maps are they're pretty small. They're rather easy to understand. Like, you
Yeah,
play one
exactly.
match, like you kind of understand where everything is
Yeah.
for the most part. Like, there might be like a power weapon you probably don't know where it is, but like for the most part, you understand the layout of the map. They're pretty rather intuitive maps, easy to pick up and understand. And so, yeah, if you're still down to play Halo 5, you gotta play some Mythic. Trust us, you'll have a great
Gotta
time.
try it.
Only wish this came out sooner.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, so I guess that kind of runs us to the end of the show here, Pat. We don't
Yeah.
have a Halo 5 playlist update because we're still waiting that community update, and
Yep.
MCC is kind of taken over by Reach right now at the moment, so there's not really much in the update wave updates going on with that. So I guess without further ado, how can people find your content on the internet?
Well, people could find me on Twitter, Instagram, on Twitch at the Patman Gaming, and you could also find me on YouTube putting out videos at least 2 to 3 times a week, if not more, especially this month with Reach. Uh, at just Patman Gaming. Type in Patman Gaming on YouTube, you should be able to find me. And where can people find you, Kevin Cool?
You can find me at KevinKoolx Halo on Twitter, KevinKoolx on YouTube, or youtube.com/user/KevinKoolx. So that's like the actual URL to the whole thing. I got Twitch, which I'll be doing a lot more PC streams because I got my beastly PC now built. Super excited about it. And you don't realize how happy it makes me see, like while I'm streaming at this, it says 1.2% CPU usage right now.
Yeah, welcome to the elite PC guys here.
Or before, my 2500K, it was like 15 to 20%. Just to do this podcast, like it's so much better. And I also got my brand new monitor, 1440p, 144 hertz monitor. It's so great with free sync and stuff like that. It's awesome. I'm excited to jump in and play some games. So yeah, Twitch, you got KevinKoolx right in that one. You got my Instagram, KevinKoolx as well. We'll be posting up my memes, clips, fun photos, things like that. Also got like a Discord and stuff like that as well. But anyways, so no Dark, no to you, Dark.
Whack. Yeah, that's what he likes to say a lot.
But anyways, I guess that's gonna do it all for Pat and I for the podcast. That's episode 21 in the books. We're getting close, half a year's worth of podcasting coming for you guys. So we're definitely gonna be excited about that. Anyway, guys,
hell yeah.
Make sure you check out the links in the description down below for our Spotify and Podbean if you want to listen without using your phone's battery. That's the best way to do it. Or if you want to see our beautiful faces, check us out on YouTube. But yeah, again, thanks so much for watching, guys. Greatly appreciate it. And catch you all in the next one.